Are you thinking of visiting Hakone for its famous hot springs, natural beauty and views across the lake, and not forgetting the black egg? Well, during this video, I'm going to talk to you about the Hakone Free Pass, as well as how to book it and how to use it when you arrive in Japan. So let's get to it. Make sure you've got your phone handy because tickets can only be booked on a mobile phone.
The Hakone Free Pass is a discounted travel pass to be able to be used across all of the Hakone district. This is the official Hakone website. Below you'll be able to see the different transport methods. The pass can be used across the cable car route, the ropeway, on the pirate ship around the lake. It can also be used on all the different trains and buses in the local area. You can also get a discounted ticket where you can go from Tokyo, from Shinjuku station, right into a Hakone district. So the prices of the pass depend on the duration, so it's either valid for 2 days or it's valid for 3 days. And you will see that from different parts of Japan is where you can then get the trains from. Ottawa is the local train station that you would get into to then go and transport from there onto Hakone. So that will be your closest district if you didn't want to travel from anywhere else in Japan. How to purchase from the mobile website need to be done on your mobile phone. So if you do it on your laptop, it will ask you to scan a QR code. So once you're in, you can then go through onto the purchasing procedure. However, to do your ticket purchase, you would click on purchase tickets. You'll click through onto what you would like to purchase. So 2 days or 3 days. I'm going to go from Shinjuku station in Tokyo, and then you can only book this 30 days out. So for example, the latest we can book at the moment is the 25th of May. So you can then select the date that you're looking to travel, and that's when your 2 days will start from. I'm looking to purchase an adult ticket, and then I'm going to agree and next. It will ask you to create an account. So you can purchase your ticket first via using your purchase method, but it will also ask you to select an account so that you've got your ticket in there. So you can proceed to your payment, and then you can pay with your credit or debit card. In your Hakone Free Pass, there is the regular train line. So we've just selected from Shinjuku to go to Hakone. That is inclusive of the ticket that we've just purchased. However, if you want to upgrade your train type to the romance car, which gives you all reserved seating, it gives you reclining seating, and also they've got like an observation view where they've got large windows where you can do sort of like a 360 around, I guess, the local areas you're travelling in, then I would recommend the romance car, and there is a surcharge of about 1,270 yen on top of the ticket that you've just paid for. To do that, you would go onto this official page, which I'll put the link into the description. This gives you the breakdown of the surcharge that you would then pay, and you would then click on reserve and purchase. To then get into that, you'd need to click seat reservation, book and purchase, and put in the date that you'd be looking to travel. And you'd also select the time of the train that you would like to catch. Departure station, as we've discussed, is Shinjuku, and we're going to Hakone Yamato. This takes about sort of 80 minutes as well to get from Shinjuku, so it's a lot quicker than the standard trains. You then select how many people and then also get your seat reservation. Now, I would recommend any of the carriages that have front observation deck or rear observation deck. Let's just say we're going on one and it's on the 17th of May. You can then select what type of seat that you'd like, so the front reservation deck seat. You'd need to select purchased only and then just have a read of the terms. And then once you've read through them, you would then agree and select next, and that will then confirm your reservation details, and you can also select your seat. And then once you've done that, you'll just put in your contact details, your email address and your card details, and that will then be reserved for the specific train that you've then booked.
Purchased our ticket, we need to look at validating the ticket. You should now receive a confirmation email, which will look like this.
Then need to scroll down and you'll get to this section which says click here to use your ticket. Once you click on that, that will take you to the ticket page. It will ask you to verify your email and a verification code. However, because I've already done this, it's just taking me straight to the ticket. A couple of things to note then is I purchased 3 tickets initially. However, each individual adult has to have the ticket on their phone, so you can't have multiple tickets on here and then activate multiple tickets. If you are on here, you'll have an activate button. Once you arrive in Japan, I would then suggest that you activate it at that point. If you want to transfer a ticket to somebody else because you've purchased multiple for a group of people like I did, you can click on this ticket details and it will come up with an option for transfer. This is just telling you that once you transfer the ticket, you'll lose possession of that ticket. Once you click OK, it will then bring up the screen for you to either email it or WhatsApp it to someone else in the group. They would then click on the link that you send them, and then there's a button that they would click on to say accept. So they need to accept the transfer.
So there you have it, all the details you need to book your Hakone Free Pass. If you've enjoyed this video, please do like, subscribe and share our channel, and see you next time.